Bill Maher's podcast, and the topic of Elon Musk comes up, and he says some critical things, nothing over the top, nothing too crazy. But Elon Musk, as Steve Bannon points out, has the emotional maturity of an 11-year-old boy. So of course he melts down and starts, rage tweeting at Sam Harris. And so Sam Harris decides, okay, bitch, you want to play this game? I'm going to go ahead and drop the content nuke about how fucking stupid you are. So they used to be close. They used to be friends. They used to talk on a regular basis. Sam Harris drops this article since Elon was coming after him, and he's like, all right, I'll tell everybody the backstory. How about that? You ready?
In this clip on the Secular Talk, we have Elon Musk, the genius billionaire, or at least that's what his fanboys claim. They cover Sam Harris humiliating Elon Musk with his brutal expose. Elon Musk, the genius billionaire, or at least that's what his fanboys claim. This clip peels back the layers perfectly of the myth of Elon Musk with Sam Harris's savage takedown, from ridiculous COVID bets to PR spin that would even make Donald Trump blush. This clip covers it all. So let's get into it, where of course I'll be giving you my unfiltered take as always.
So he says the following: Elon and I didn't converge on a common view of epidemiology over the course of those 2 hours. They had a discussion for 2 hours. But we hit upon a fun compromise, a wager. Elon bet me $1 million to be given to charity against a bottle of fancy tequila, just worth $1,000, that we wouldn't see as many as 35,000 cases of COVID in the United States. Cases, not even deaths. Cases, not deaths.
That's so dumb.
The terms of the bet reflected what was, in his estimation, the near certainty that he was right.
Oh my God.
Having already heard credible estimates that there could be 1 million deaths from COVID in the U.S. over the next 12 to 18 months, those estimates proved to be fairly accurate, I thought the terms of the bet ridiculous and quite unfair to Elon. I offered to spot him 2 orders of magnitude. I was confident that we'd soon have 3.5 million cases of COVID in the U.S. Elon accused me of having lost my mind and insisted that we stick with a ceiling of 35,000.
This sounds very Elon to me. I mean, what kind of bet is that? $1 million versus some tequila. It's like saying, I'll bet you my mansion against a pack of gum. In 35,000 cases, that's not just optimistic, that's delusional. It's like Elon sat there with his spreadsheets and thought, nah, the CDC doesn't know what they're talking about. I've got a hunch. And let's be real, betting against a pandemic in 2020 is like betting against a snowstorm in Alaska. Everyone knew it was coming except apparently Mr. Colony Mars himself.
We communicated sporadically by text over the next couple of weeks while the number of reported cases grew. Ominously, Elon dismissed the next batch of data reported by the CDC as merely presumptive, while confirmed cases of COVID on his account remained elusive. A few weeks later, when the CDC website finally reported 35,000 deaths from COVID in the U.S. and 600,000 cases, he sent Elon a text basically being like, told you. Elon didn't respond to him, and then proceeded over the next few weeks to go on Twitter and start randomly spurging out at him and trying to throw him under the bus and smear him, right? Guys, this is who this man is. I'll say it again. I know I've told you 1,000 times. I'll tell you more. Type into YouTube, Thunderfoot Elon Musk, and have yourself a day, because you will witness very quickly he's been a con man all along. Remember when he said, I'll put a man on Mars in 10 years? That was 13 fucking years ago. Not only are we not on Mars, we haven't even taken the first fucking baby step to get on Mars. All the amazing stuff, the SpaceX and the Tesla and the this and then that, that's the engineers that he's stealing credit from. He is a PR buffoon.
Absolutely. Musk isn't the genius you think he is. He's the guy who stands in front of the crowd and takes a bow while the actual brains behind the operation are still working backstage. And honestly, how many more examples do we need? The bets, the Twitter tantrums, the bizarre claims, it all adds up. And especially with SpaceX and Tesla, those weren't his direct ideas. He just walked in, slapped his name on them, and called it a day. It's like a guy showing up to a group project in school, doing nothing and still demanding an A. The only thing Musk is launching is his ego into the stratosphere. But to give him some credit, it's not like what he does is completely easy or something that anyone can just do. At the end of the day, he is simply a businessman. And the realities of capitalism in business is taking advantage of other people's skills, which he is very good at doing. It's just really important to understand that all of these amazing things that we've seen wasn't just Elon Musk doing it himself, because apparently that's what a lot of people think.
Just like Donald Trump, who he's married at the hip to, a PR marketing buffoon. He puffs his name up just like Bill Gates did also. Oh, what a mega genius. Oh, he's so amazing. Oh, he's so great. In reality, he's a total fucking moron. He's a simpleton. He's a dumbass. He is not bright. And what's crazy to me, Crystal, is people really do have this default belief of like, oh, men have a lot of money. Must be brilliant. And it's like, I don't know how to get this across to you. If anything, it's more likely to be the opposite of that. That if men have a lot of money, he's more shameless and more exploitative. More shameless and exploitative. We know the numbers. 60% of people who have extreme wealth were born into extreme wealth and privilege. 60%, the majority, are just part of the lucky fucking sperm club. People need to break free from this mindset that we live in a meritocracy and the brightest and the hardest working get to the top. That is not true. It's not remotely true. Some of the hardest working, most intelligent people I know are living fucking at the poverty line or below it. So anyway, I love this Sam Harris just destroying.
Amazing. Absolutely. How dumb did you have to be at that point in time to really think there would not even be 35,000 cases in the U.S.?
You have to be Elon Musk.
I mean, that is just insane stupidity.
Disregarding all the experts, all of them, everyone.
It's incredible. I mean, it really is hard to wrap your head around.
This is pretty hard to deny. How does someone reach that level of denial? It's almost like standing in a hurricane and saying, I don't think it's gonna rain. Elon wasn't just wrong, he was spectacularly wrong. And instead of owning up to it, he doubled down, dismissed the data, and probably even tweeted something about free speech. At this point, the only thing more predictable than Musk being wrong is his refusal to admit it. And somehow, people still buy the act.
But, to your point, like, we've all seen what's happened with Twitter. He didn't build Twitter, right? He wasn't the intellect behind Twitter. He just bought it and then has made it a million times worse and has had a million, like, terrible ideas. Like, the way they do blue chicks now is totally ridiculous and nonsensical. So that's his MO. I mean, I guess that's his brilliance, quote unquote, is like marketing himself and putting himself at the center of the action. That's what he's good at doing. And even the way that he, like, his like weird way he communicates and all his hemming and hawing and his like strange way that he behaves at his weird X jump and whatever. There's something in the American psyche too about how, great men, like they're very eccentric. And so even that feeds into this kind of mythology around him that I don't know. You have to explain to me, but certainly a lot of men really fall into the like belief that Elon is this.
It really is
genius.
Old white men. Look at Rogan.
Not
Look
just
at Rogan.
old though. There's a bunch of like
Rogan.
relatively young bros who are like Elon Musk simps, and I don't know.
All brilliant men.
I don't get it.
All brilliant men offer women horses to jack them off. All brilliant men do that. Can I buy you a horse? Do you mind touching it? God damn it, man. Oh, it's true. It's true. I mean,
Wait, what? This has to be one of the most bizarre Musk anecdotes ever. A horse? Really? I guess when you've got billions and money to not really care about anything, you lose touch with reality. Most people buy flowers or a dinner. Elon's out here bartering livestock like it's the Middle Ages.
You love bringing that up.
I do.
That's such a great story.
It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic.
Like,
you're worth $50 quadrillion. You can't get somebody to jack you off without offering them a horse? Come on, what the fuck? What's next? To fucking offer a camel for a blowjob? Like, what are we talking about here? This is fucking crazy, bro.
What
crazy.
Type of animal gifts in exchange for various sex acts?
He's got them all in he's got a room in his house. It's got a fucking parakeet. It's got a giraffe. Depending on your ethnicity, he'll offer you something different.
Looks into your animal interests, and then I know just the thing for you.
It's how sad. How sad, man. And then again, you got people like Rogan who still, at this late date, think he's some sort of genius,
Yeah, but to take it back to the Asmongold thing, it's like, it is kind of the perfect thing to pop that bubble among a certain group. Because there's certainly a lot of, like, gamer bro, Elon simp overlap. And so the fact that this is an area that they really understand.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it's just undeniable that he's completely, like, fraudulently representing himself. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing to be like, maybe this guy's not on the up and up like I thought he was.
Whatever it is. I mean,
it's kind of amazing.
With the far right, for them it was the H-1B visa.
Yeah.
For them it was like, wait. I thought we were anti-immigration. But now all of a sudden you're pro-immigration because
when it benefits
helps you make money?
Yeah.
And they realize like, oh, wait, you're in this for yourself.
Yeah, and
You're
he's
really fucking greedy.
like genuinely like the worst kind of immigration, you know, where it's like just purely exploitative for
Yeah, they're
the
indentured
immigrants
servants.
themselves.
They are genuinely indentured
and
servants.
actually like genuine. And most of the language around like most of the discussion around immigrants lowering wages for native-born citizens is actually bullshit if you look at the overwhelming bulk of the research. But in this one area of H-1B visas, it's actually true. And that's the one that you support. It's like, okay, we see what's going on here.
It's too perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, not much else to say. I mean, Musk claims to be a man of the people, but when it comes to exploiting cheap labor, suddenly he's all about open borders. The hypocrisy is so blatant, it's almost impressive. It's not about values, it's about profit, and as mentioned earlier, he is a businessman at heart. Musk doesn't care about the immigration debate, he cares about squeezing every dollar out of his workforce, but hey, as long as the check's clear, right? As always, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts or opinions. This is a place for discussion and a place of discussion for the people. So leave your thoughts down below. Do you agree, disagree with the fact that Elon is just a con man, or is he actually contributing like everyone thinks he is? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.